Google's coming out with a total censorship system with the communist Chinese, and then their own engineer that leaked info said, and they're developing all of that here. Yes, they've already implemented and broke their algorithm. Google doesn't work, not just for my name, but for most stuff. It's fried because it doesn't work off an algorithm of what you actually search and do now and what's popular and what's helpful and what's rated. It's run by what the Central Committee wants, and that's all public. And now the infrastructure is being totally moved there to run that operation from China. And China has all your Google codes, all your Apple codes, everything. And that's all even in Reuters.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
All right. If you just joined us, I have tons of breaking news, a bunch of guests joining us, you name it. It's all just insane. Man with a firearm and car arrested near the Capitol. Secret Service investigates vehicle, White House checkpoint, surrounded area shut down. We've got Pence offers federal aid to thwart election fraud. That's really good news. The Democrats are openly having Democrats controlled cities have illegal aliens vote. New York Times new editorial board member celebrated dumb ass effing white people going extinct. And so she's just a foaming at the mouth, liberal, anti-white racist. I mean, that's the operating system of the whole global program is anti-white. That's how the big mega banks and China think that they're going to organize the third world into hating the West and actively sabotaging it and bringing it down and cheering China is race-based politics. Chinese communists are cold-blooded. And I think people like her, because we know how much they've infiltrated the media and they've infiltrated academia, the Chinese communist operatives, all these people, whether they Asian, black, white, doesn't matter, need to be investigated to see if they've got China ties. That's why they keep saying Russia, 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 because Russia has almost no offensive intelligence operations now. They're under siege. They're under attack. Putin said that. They've pulled back. They've cut their military spending. They've increased internal security spending because they are under globalist attack, just like we are. They've kicked more of the globalists out than we have, but they've got their own swamp, and billions are spent each year by Soros alone and the State Department trying to topple them. We're involved in their elections. But it's not America doing it. It's the globalist allied with China. And I was reading the entire Intercept article and the documents they got from a whistleblower last night. I reread the whole article. And just like Dragonfly over there has these browsers that pop up just on regular things that are disputed that the Chinese government wants to control. But then there's thousands of terms that are totally banned. And then they can go in anytime they want into the browser and make it where you can't search something. And a big example of that was what just happened on iPhones for 2 weeks, about a week ago. It ended. The emoji of Taiwan could not be sent by iPhones, and not just in China. That's the level of control. You go choose the emoji, and when it goes across the network, it's recognized by the little backdoor software that Apple controls, and it turns your phone off. And they admitted, oh, we've moved to China, and they now run us, and that's what they wanted to do. And by the way, when it first broke, it was security researcher accuses Apple of censoring Taiwan flag in China. No, it happened, and it was happening outside as well. I mean, they are now making airlines not call it that are outside of China. American Airlines, you name it. If they want to land in China, you've got to take Taiwan off your magazines, off of your maps, off of everything. So I'm going to stop right there. What I'm saying is, do you understand? They're popularizing modern book burning, which is digital burning of information, by saying, oh, deplatform Alex Jones, The Morning Joe, America's Newsroom, all of them unified saying, take Alex Jones off the air. Take him off the air. He won't stop bullying Sandy Hook families. He's doing it right now. He's suing them. None of it's true. We got to protect the children. We're the good people at Fox. We're the good people at CNN. We're the good people at MSNBC. And Alex is the bad man. We just lie you into wars and are anti-American, and we just promoted the Arab Spring that was a big jihadi takeover, and we're just promoting war with Russia. But Alex Jones, when the public questioned a public event because of government's history of manipulating things, said people have a right to question, and then for years said, okay, I think it happened. It doesn't matter because they'll never have me say that. They'll never show it because they're going to lie about it on the news to, again, continue to demonize people that are telling the truth. This is how you get Americans organized to kill the First Amendment. It's how you get them to set the precedent of, oh, well, we have a First Amendment, but not for Alex Jones. And then, oh, all these congressmen suddenly can't tweet. Oh, all these other people are suddenly being kicked off and censored. Oh, Google's coming out with a total censorship system with the communist Chinese, and then their own engineer that leaked the info said, and they're developing all of that here. Yes, they've already implemented and broke their algorithm. Google doesn't work, not just for my name, but for most stuff. It's fried because it doesn't work off an algorithm of what you actually search and do now and what's popular and what's helpful and what's rated. It's run by what the Central Committee wants, and that's all public. And now the infrastructure is being totally moved there to run that operation from China. And China has all your Google codes, all your Apple codes, everything. And that's all even in Reuters. I'm going to say it again. Apple is officially Chinese state-run now. They pay no taxes. They own slave factories. They lease and run slave factories. They have the worst factories in the world. But they're liberal and give $100 million to Black Lives Matter, so it's okay. Oh, look, I like black people. The police are evil and are killing them. Oh, look, 140-something black people got shot by, police or whatever last year. Let's say it was all wrong. Okay, is that the biggest issue in the world? No. It's done as a distractionary operation because Tim Cook is ruthless and wicked. China is selling political dissidents organs. Google is officially helping them do it. They had congressional hearings. I'm going to read you some of the transcripts. We got to pull it up from C-SPAN when we come back. From years ago, when Google was already working with the Chinese and got caught, there were huge scandals. They called it treason in Congress, and they supposedly quit. But now everyone's running back in and complying with the censorship, and that's what Trump's trying to change. Now, you've got a choice to make as listeners and viewers and station owners and managers, and people are sticking by us and standing up against the propaganda. It really pisses the system off, but I want to thank you for your support. But all of you need to seriously have a gut check time and understand that we are the tip of the spear. We are under unprecedented attack, and without you, we're not going to be on the air. They're going to be able to shut us down, sue us out of existence, demonize us, and their tactics are going to work. But so far, you've been standing with us, but we need to sell a ton of T-shirts, water filters, high-quality supplements, you name it. They've done everything they can to attack our revenue streams. They have failed at that by the grace of God. And we've got so many big specials going right now at InfoWarsStore.com. And you need to sign up for auto ship so that you don't forget to get the things that you need that are things that you're going to continue to use, like high-quality Wake Up America organic coffee or vitamin B12, Secret 12, or Winter Sun, D3, both 40% off. That's huge. $100 off Alexa Pure Breeze, super high-quality air filtration systems. 25% off our 2-month supply, super high-quality fish oil that is the very best that we could literally get from the top firms in the country who had to even reformulate to make it even cleaner and even better for us. It's over the top. You can get 40% off when you get Honor Roll. It's for your children, also great for adults, and Ultimate Fish Oil and Krill Oil. 40% off when you get all three together. You cannot beat that deal, and it funds this entire operation. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, or 888-253-3139. You have to commit. You have to, and I want to thank those of you that have bought the products and loved them. And I'm just saying, reorder. Every couple of years, you need new reorder filters for your Alexa Pure water filtration, your Pro Pure water filtration. Just think about shopping at InfoWars, shopping with the good guys, and changing the world and standing with us against the unprecedented lying assault as they try to use us as the guinea pig to shut down everybody else. And Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson, they all get it. But certain people at Fox News and others don't. We're going to cover that too, coming up with those clips. But when I come back, how to win, how to defeat the globalist, I will give you the devastating information.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
I'm a nasty woman.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
You know, President Trump talks about how we need to be trailblazers, how we need to be outsiders, how we need to expose the current stagnant system that's been suppressing us, wanting to make us poor so it can consolidate control and buy us up for pennies on the dollar. That really is the globalist system. And he's absolutely right. So it is an honor to be persecuted by the globalist and to be lied about and to be demonized. But it's an honor to draw them out so we can show who they are so that you take action and you take the country back politically, culturally, spiritually, financially. Another hero is Julian Assange, who's been in solitary confinement in a closet-sized room. They converted a closet with a bed and enough room for a laptop. They took that away over a year ago. No communication with the outside. It's all been one hell of a time for him, and he was very bipartisan in that he exposed Republicans, he exposed Democrats. He very judiciously released information that exposed criminal activity of the NSA, criminal activity of the CIA, illegal spying on Congress, illegal spying on Trump, illegal spying on me. But they had my home number, my old cell, my new cell, and my office line. And they had Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago private apartment number that I had. Total proof of Obama spying on Trump and yours truly a decade ago. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real deal. And America's had freedom so long, people don't recognize real tyranny when it hits them right between the eyes. But everyone needs to go to Infowars.com. The article is right up there at the top of the page, red link. Petition to Trump, pardon Julian Assange. And we go over the fact that he engaged in regular journalistic activity and did a wonderful job being advised by top journalism professors around the world, and that he was very, very fair about what he did, and that you need to send the message that he's a hero. Now, I know they claim he's a Russian agent with no evidence and all the rest of that garbage, even though they've released stuff on Russia and Israel as well, and China. But it doesn't matter. It's the right thing to do. And you wouldn't have gotten elected without Drudge. You wouldn't have gotten elected without what you've done, obviously. You can't say it's any one person, but without any of us together, it wouldn't have happened. So we need the president to pardon Julian Assange. And you said in a speech, I don't care who got her illegal server. It's illegal. It's about what she did that's wrong. Don't change the subject. Go back to that instinct, sir. But you told Assange, release it. You said release more stuff. And he's in the crosshairs. And he needs to be pardoned if he's brought back to the United States. Look at that. Everybody else is just like yellow or clear. That's because it's been denatured, it's been watered down. We didn't do that. You think I would metaphysically sell you something that is the very best I can get? I'd rather go to hell than do that. I will only give you the maximum best info, the maximum truth, the maximum product, because I want that goodwill. What I do to you, I do to myself. Don't you get the big secret? You ever seen fish oil look like that? No, you never seen that, have you? And this little jewel right here is solid, liquid consciousness. Look it up. Find out how even the FDA and the government admits fish oil is incredible. The number one thing anybody can do for themselves is take good fish oil or krill oil. Just like our information is dynamite, so are our products, InfoWarsStore.com.